Welcome back to episode 30 of the We'll Just Agree to Disagree podcast. Now, today's episode is a little different. Beyonce Fox is on a very well-deserved vacation, and guest co-hosting, I have Kiki, who is family to our podcast, one of my close friends. Beyonce adores her. She is a radio personality at WGCI, the host of That's Crazy, Show Out with Kiki, and a host of the What More Can I Say podcast. What up, Kiki?
Oh, hey, friend. I like your intro. You listen to all my jobs. I'm here for it. Hello, friend.
You got a lot of them.
Yes. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be a guest while Beyonce is out enjoying her luxurious, well-deserved vacation. We had to give Queen Bee her break. So I am honored to be on the podcast with you. Y'all pray for us because I don't know how this gonna go.
But... And that's what I was about to say. Like, you thought Beyonce was just gonna let me get off with the episode. You thought wrong, because she literally brought Kiki in here, and we disagree every day. We agree to disagree. So this is gonna be the same vibe, as if Beyonce was here. But let's get right into it. Kiki, it was a big story. Ari bought Moneybagg Yo 28 acres of land for his birthday.
Yes.
Now,
she did.
Oh God. How do you feel about that gift? Because a lot of people said that's a bit much. They're not even married. They're just dating. I want to ask you first, do you believe that was too much for a gift?
I love gifts and I love to give gifts. So I don't ever think it's too much for a gift. As a woman, I think men should really take a look at what Ari did and, buy me stuff like that. I would love somebody to buy me some land and things of that nature, so I don't think it was too much as far as a gift. Now, women, I don't think we should be buying these dudes land. Okay, that's just me personally. They can buy us land, but we don't really need to be buying y'all land. And that's just how I feel.
That's what's wrong. What's the difference? First of all,
it's a big difference.
Well, how? A man versus a woman in this day and age, we are all equal.
Well, yes, but I just feel like when it comes to gifts like this, women will buy you this type of land, and a dude will go and move his baby mommy and build her house on the land. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a dude will look at land and be like, I can put my one side chick on that street, put the other one on that street. So we don't need to be buying y'all land, but you can buy us land. We'll do the right thing with it. We'll do the right thing.
Let me say this: I wasn't mad at the gift. I actually liked the gift. Because I'm sick of couples just buying each other cars. At this point, I feel like these couples are in a competition. Who can get the biggest car? We compare, last week they got a Bentley. Well, this person got this person. I like land. I think that could be generational wealth. I think he could build off of that. I think they could do something with that. And we ain't got to be married to buy me land. I'm not against that. And what I really like was that it was Ari doing it for the man. Because a lot of times, females feel like they deserve the biggest gifts. But how dope that the female said, yo, I love you so much. I'm going to go to your hometown and buy you 28 acres of land. And she ain't even got a ring on the finger. That's loyalty.
Some call it loyalty, some call it foolishness, baby. He gonna been and built the house for all the girlfriends. Listen, I totally think it's great for men to buy us those type of gifts. But if we're unmarried, I don't, if we break up tomorrow, I can't take my land back, or at least half of my land. Those are things to consider, ladies, when you out here purchasing gifts like that. So
my next question, but I'm guessing I'm getting the answer. Are you into buying expensive gifts?
If you deserve an expensive gift, I don't mind. And if you buy me expensive gifts, I don't mind treating you well on your birthday, or Christmas. I feel like I'll buy an expensive gift if you deserve it. I think that's okay.
Well, you know me, I'm not into expensive gifts. I'm into meaningful gifts. There's a difference. I'm not going to buy something for the gram and to show what I got this person, and it may not mean nothing 2 days later if we break up. No, I'm going to get you a meaningful gift. So if you want a new crock pot, I'm going to get you that because that's meaningful, because I know you into cooking.
A crock pot? See, I don't know, Ryan, what's going on, who you buy gifts for, but don't buy me no crock pot, and I'm not your wife either. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me, what am I supposed to do with it? Like, what am I supposed to do with the crock pot? I don't know.
It's a meaningful gift. Like if I know you've been talking about you want that new crock pot and you've been talking about it, wouldn't you prefer that instead of 28 acres of land? What you gonna do with 28 acres of land? But you know you want that crock pot to cook. That's thoughtful. That's meaningful. That's guys put thought into listening. You always say guys don't listen. So we listen. So matter of fact, I'm preaching to the fellas out there. Listen to what she wants and get those simple things. You ain't got to buy nothing expensive. If Kiki's been talking about she really wants this nail polish color, you get that nail polish color. You ain't got to worry about getting no cars and all that.
You say it's a thought that can, and it is. It's the thought because if you got me a crock pot, I'm gonna be thinking about another man. So y'all do what y'all will with that, but don't let Ryan send you off.
Oh, Kiki. I told y'all this is going to be just like me and Beyonce, because if Beyonce was here, she would probably be saying the same exact thing.
Yep. Well, you know, I'm here to make Beyonce proud. So.
But I really am. I'm not mad at the gift. A lot of people got criticism because they're not married. In this generation, what does marriage mean? I'm not mad at it. Do what you want, because honestly, she was gonna spend the money on another car or something like that anyway. So I mean, at least this point, it's useful.
You know, and I don't understand that though about our generation, Ryan. Why we say, what does marriage mean? Like, does she realize if he died tomorrow, his mother can put her in the obituary as a special friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, here you done bought this man half of his old neighborhood, but you're a special friend in the obituary. You can't even decide what type of shoe he went down at the funeral. So that's what marriage it means. I'm so sick of our generation. It's just a piece of paper. Like, yes, a very important piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? We got to make it official, because when it come down to life insurance, life decisions, he on his deathbed, she got to, who gonna decide when the plug is pulled? I bought him 28 acres of land. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even come in the hospital room because I'm a girlfriend. So ladies, please stop letting these new millennial men tell you that marriage is not.
Well, see, this is no. This is not the new millennial man. This is the new millennial relationship on both sides. Because ladies, stop acting like a wife before you get the ring, and then maybe we'll get it to get you the ring.
Now there's no disagreeing at that point. I agree with that 100%. I tell ladies all the time, date all of them. If you're single and you're in a relationship, you know, you're not married, so you're single. Please act accordingly. Don't be a fool. Sorry, that's just, you know me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I do want to ask, and this is off topic, not even one of the topics, but I do want to get into this. Why is marriage in our generation not a big thing like it was in the past? Like, I look at my parents and their friends, and they're going on 30 years of marriage. I feel like that's not relevant, or it's not shown in our generation no more. Why do you think that?
You know, I don't have the answer to that. I wish I did. But I don't, because I believe in marriage. You know, I desire marriage. So if it's up to me, you know, I feel like people should still be getting married. It should still be a thing. I think with our generation, we have gotten very comfortable with, you know, if it requires us to do work, if it requires us to consult the Lord, if it requires anything that is not easy, we just make an excuse of why we're not gonna do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, our generation, we don't work hard in corporate America. We quit jobs left and right because, you know, it's all about our self-care, mental health. Like, just say you lazy and that's okay. You know, like it's so many different things. Like, just say you want to date multiple people. Don't say marriage is a terrible thing and it's not real and we shouldn't believe in it. Just say you want to be
I think that's it. I think our generation enjoys dating multiple people, messing around with multiple people. And, you know, of course, if you're married, you're not supposed to do that at all. But I think our generation doesn't want to let go of that. So they're thinking, if once I put a ring on it, I'm out the game.
Yes. And then a lot of us, we saw really bad marriages. You know, we saw our parents suffer for years, or we saw, you know, failed marriages. So to us, it's just like, why even bother? You know, we can just have the best of both worlds. But, you know, I just feel like a lot of us should not give up on marriage. We should, you know, require that and work towards that. And I feel like that'll make, you know, the Black family stronger. But, you know. Y'all the ones messing it up, Ryan. Y'all new millennial men.
Well, y'all stop acting like a wife, and then maybe you'll get.
That don't even make sense. That's like an oxymoron. How you gonna? So you want her to act like a hoe? If you don't act like a hoe, what her to act like? I'm confused. Ryan, like, stop acting like wives. Then you
no. Like? No, what I'm saying is, for a guy's perspective, if he's getting the wife material, the wife duties, right? Mm-hmm. Why is he gonna put a ring on it? You're already acting like a wife. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So if you moving into the crib, y'all acting like a family in this household. You may have a kid already. You buying 28 acres of land. You buying things like a wife would buy. Why is the guy gonna feel obligated to put a ring on your finger?
Mm-hmm. No, that's a good point. That's a good point when you explain it. But when you just say, don't act like a wife, don't tell these new millennial women that, baby. We will be out here. So,
well, moving forward, speaking of wife, speaking of millennials, Kiki, you are the only millennial that I know that is obsessed with Judge Mathis.
Oh, yes. That's my boo.
Now, backstory, guys, because I am close with Kiki. You watch Judge Mathis like on a regular basis, correct?
Every day, like every day. And I found out that you can watch him on YouTube with no commercials. It's the best thing ever. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, your Judge Mathis was just in the blogs because he said he is flying commercial only now because he realized how much money that he was spending that could be used towards his grandkids, and stuff like that. So one, I want to ask you, based off of your man, Kiki, yes. If you became rich, or not if, when you become rich one day, and you become wealthy, let's change that.
Yes.
What are some cheap things that you still will do even with having all the money?
I don't know. I mean, because I'm just a cheap person as it is. So like, to me, it's just normal stuff. Like, you know, I'm trying to think of what I do that other people would consider cheap, but like, I am very frugal. You know what I'm saying? I think very long and hard before I make a big purchase. Like, I don't purchase a lot of designer. I don't, I'm just not that girl. So, I mean, when I get money, none of that's going to change. And I'm the friend that if I get money, nobody's going to know. So when I do get rich, nobody going to know I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody. And that's what I've learned from Judge Mathis. You start telling people what you got and how much they count your coins and stuff like that. I'm not telling anybody when I'm rich. So nobody will know. Everything will look the same way it do right now.
Oh, no, I'm opposite. First of all, now I'm frugal right now because I ain't got no choice to be. See, that's another podcast. That's a word. When you ain't got no choice to be frugal, you got to do what you got to do. But I will say, when I get rich, right, I'm not going to these 5-star restaurants and spending all this money on food and liquor. I don't believe in that. I'm eating it and I'm swallowing it, and then I'm never going to see that money again. I will still be eating a 4 for $4. I will still be eating Chick-fil-A, and I will still be drinking $11 vodka when I get rich because I don't want to waste my money on that. Instead, I'm going to buy somebody 28 acres of land. So when I say get rich, I'm going to still be cheap in that sense. I'm going to still shop at the thrift store.
Oh, no. We know you love a good thrift.
I love a good thrift, and ain't nothing going to change. Even if I got money in my pocket, I'm still going to shop at the thrift store.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I think, don't let money change you. Money it can be very temporary. So when you do get some money, you got to invest it well. But I'm a big girl, baby. I'm going to eat a good meal. Now I do that now. I go to a nice steakhouse every now and then. I feel like the experience is worth the money. But as far as blowing it on shoes, bags, clothes, bundles, I'm not that girl.
But I don't agree with Judge Mathis. I will not be flying commercial if I have the funds to not fly commercial. I would like a nice first class. I would like a nice private jet. Judge Mathis, you a little older, and I think these are the days that he should be enjoying all his hard work.
I agree with that. He's been talking about on recent episodes, he wants to buy him a new hot car. Time
out. Now, in a normal episode, this is when I would get up and walk away. But I'm not going to do it because you a guest today. But don't you ever sit here and say on recent episodes.
not watch the show. He's been talking about like he wants to buy him a sports car, but he kind of feel bad. And I'm like, you worked hard. He should definitely do it. I don't think he's not flying in first class. I absolutely think he's in first class, but he's just saying he will get on a commercial plane. You know, people, you know how much it costs to rent a jet? Like, that's a lot of money. The fuel alone is a lot of money. So I feel like it's fine to fly commercial, but absolutely, Judge Mathis, you need to be in first class.
Well, I don't understand honestly where he's flying to unless it's to see his host, because I feel like if you take where he going?
Excuse me, Judge Mathis has been married for many years to Miss Linda. They have a beautiful family. He does not have any hoes, okay? All he has is me, and you know that's it. That's my old man crush. But yes. You need to watch the show. You need to watch the show because you would know that Judge Mathis is a very faithful man.
You can't say that with a straight face.
Yes, he loved Miss Linda. That's how I know her name from watching the show. He loved his wife. You got to follow them on Instagram. They are such a cute family.
I'm not following Judge Mathis on Instagram.
People sleep. You know, I get so much game from watching that show. He give you the game, you know. People, it's he give you that corporate America game, the street game, you know, the legal game. It's a lot that you can learn from watching that show. And I've been watching since I was a kid, so it's just, you know,
you know what's so funny though, honestly, and I think this is why I'm close with Kiki. Growing up down south, they watch judges all day. So I grew up to my grandparents starting with Judge Joe Brown, Judge Judy, Judge Mathis. Who's the one, the People's Court judge with the red?
Maybe Judge, my name. Maybe.
And then the Divorce Court judge. All of them. So it's funny that when I met you, like, you're serious that you watch these court shows. I think they're boring.
Really?
Yes.
You need to give it another go, friend. I'm telling you, some of the most interesting stories come across with those cases. I've actually gone to a taping of the Judge Mathis show. I was on the judge, like I asked a question one time when they were doing segments on the show in college. Listen, when I like something, I like it. So I've been riding with Judge Mathis for years. You know, I'm not changing that. Same with B2K and all that other stuff I love.
Guys, I don't know what else. This has been an interesting episode. Kiki then allegedly dropped gems for the females.
Yes.
Judge Mathis. I thank you for coming on.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. I am available anytime Queen B is on vacation. You know, so yes, I love talking to y'all.
Oh, B, I need a vacation. When you come back, B, find your co-host, because y'all have worn me out. Oh my God. Kiki, where can people keep up with you at?
Oh man, follow me everywhere on social media at On Air Kiki. That's Keke. And of course, they can tune into my show Saturdays 2 to 6 p.m. on WGCI.
Guys, I am Ryan Lee. You can follow me, of course, at Ryan Media Lee. You can hit us up on IG or YouTube at We'll Just Agree to Disagree. And Beyonce Fox, we'll see you next week. This is episode 30 of the podcast, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.